Crispy, Mr. Son.
All right, we're live. Welcome to episode 102?
2, baby.
102.
And it's appropriate.
Yeah.
Oh, no, go.
Of the Sup Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, Luke Trevisi. Across from me is Chris Cheney.
Yeah, buddy.
That's it. It's just two of us today.
I was going to say it's appropriate to be 102 because there's only 2 of us this episode.
Yeah. Well, actually, there's a third guy.
Well, yeah, Lawrence DeLoach, our fellow co-host, is a little under the weather. He caught the corona.
So to come in today to take his place, we brought in the French guy. What's up, French guy? Hey, oh, it's me, the French guy. How's everybody doing? Hey, yo. I'm from the Bordeaux region. Lawrence is going to be so mad at us.
Oh, but he's not here. We're just going to be going off the rails and shit.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
Welcome, everybody, and welcome anybody who might be carrying over from our appearance on Real Ass Podcast.
Yeah. You had some feelings about some of the things we said.
All 2 of you.
All 2 of you.
Yeah, but here we are, man. This is the Sup Podcast. We're down a man.
Down a man.
But we're not
out.
We're still at 100% here.
Yeah.
I want to start off by talking just because it's so funny to me.
Okay.
And actually kind of scary. I showed you quickly before we started hitting record.
A
YouTuber. Let me find his account.
Unnecessary Inventions.
Yeah, the YouTube account Unnecessary Inventions, which has over 27,000 subscribers. I guess he's a Supreme fan at some level, and he was like, "Yo, I'm gonna remake the Supreme Oreos because I can't get them."
Right.
So what this kid did was he 3D modeled the Oreos. He changed a couple things on them.
Yeah.
But he 3D modeled the Oreo so then he could 3D print it and then make a silicone mold from it and then make his own Oreos. Now why I bring this up is because it goes back to the point I think I've been making consistently now a little bit that this has gotten so out of hand with this brand.
It's getting out of hand, yeah.
When YouTubers are recreating food items that are an accessory to a streetwear brand, like, that's a wild sentence.
Yeah, man. I look at Supreme as it grows to it's just one giant art piece, you know?
I don't even know if it's an art piece anymore.
Yeah, it's gone past the point of being an art piece.
Well, no, I mean I can't agree with that completely. Let me try to figure out how to phrase this. It's just like, dude, what the fuck? Like, if this isn't proof that it's gone beyond the hands of people who it's originally for, then I don't know how else you can.
I mean,
prove
that's what
this.
I'm talking. Like, you know, we had some people in the YouTube video that were complaining about us talking about Supreme, but say what you want about them. I mean, they've been around for a while, and the evolution of the brand is fun to watch.
94.
Yeah, exactly. Since from 94 to like 2005, it was a completely different brand. You know.
Yes, and that's what we've sort of discussed on this podcast before, is just like once it reaches a certain level, which now it's sort of shattered the ceiling and it's soaring into a new atmosphere, that it's not for us anymore.
No, it's really not. It's really not for us anymore. It's not for, well, it's specifically not even, it's not even for us on the level of like we're just people who enjoy streetwear. It's even less so for people who are skateboarders, who was originally intended for.
Wait, a lot of people forget they still have a skate team.
Yeah, of course they have a skate team.
Yeah, and they're all good.
They're very good.
One thing I did notice from like these images of the Oreos, though, is that there's no way they're that stuffed, by the way.
No, there's no way.
Like these are double stuffed Oreos.
Those are triple stuffed, dog.
Yeah, when you look at the actual images, though, you're like, that's barely stuffed.
No fucking way.
The only thing it's stuffed with is hype. There's no filling.
No filling, just hype.
Yeah, but this is the first food item they've ever done, right?
I believe so. I don't know. I can't really say off the top of my head. I don't think so. I don't think they've ever done anything. I want to see some Omaha steaks next. That'd be fire. Just like a branding that just is Supreme on it when you
the
cook
grill
it.
mark?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, dude, this is disgusting.
It'd be ridiculous.
This is why I don't like this brand.
Yeah.
That's the other thing, too. Everyone on Real Ass Podcast thought we were such giant fans of the brand.
None of us were wearing it except Lawrence.
Well, he has a massive hat collection, which
That's
I respect.
Yeah.
And I've only owned one Supreme item in my entire life.
I only own one hat.
Yeah, and I gave it to an ex-girlfriend.
Exactly.
So, but this shit is just insane to me. Is there any more updates on the brand though before we get into anything else?
On their stuff right now.
Yeah, I know they have a couple new things coming out.
Yeah, they got the drop list is out. I didn't take a look at it this week. I knew it was gonna be, depressing because I'll just see what's going on.
What other skate brand can come out with a cowhide jacket? And people are like, this is sick.
We like this for reasons. I don't know, man. I really don't know.
Oh, that's fucking great, dude.
I don't know. I don't know if there's any other brands. Palace, maybe.
Palace is the only one catching up. Palace, I think, is going to take over because at some point, and this goes back to me saying that like Supreme has gotten too big. Is like we're all going to have to choose a smaller brand.
Yeah, all of us, have to choose. It's the only way to survive in streetwear at this point.
Yeah, so I mean, like you have APT.
APC. Yeah.
I have A-Life, which that's been my brand since day one. I mean, other people people talking in the Discord about Palace, Bape. I mean, even Bape might be a little too high.
Yeah.
To kind of.
Bape is kind of hovering around the same. It's like slightly above average, I think, as far as like consumer base goes, but it's still like hovering around that area. I don't see it really moving from there at any time soon.
Yeah.
Because of the quality drop and, putting out fucking just camo this, camo that. Not really much inspiration in the brand right now.
No, but speaking of inspiration,
still like it.
Speaking of inspiration, let's just move on from Supreme so we don't get caught in this Supreme whirlwind. So being inspired by what I assume is Virgil Abloh, Fragment is coming out with a branded Swiss Army knife with Victorinox. I think that's the brand, or I don't know, whatever it is. It's not any other brand that you probably know from other than Swiss Army knives, but it's a black and a white version of a Swiss Army knife that just says Fragment in the Helvetica font, which has now been completely claimed by Virgil Abloh when he uses the quotes.
That's it, man. It's Virgil's world now. We're all just living in it.
I mean, how else do you describe this as like Virgil shit?
This is pretty Virgil shit. I'm looking at it right now. You're right. The only thing that's missing is quotes. That's it.
No, but this is the problem here. Okay. So, I mean, like...
Tell me what the problem is.
I mean, one problem is the scope that a brand reaches, like we were just talking about with Supreme, but the other one is just looking like everybody else, and that's exactly what this is.
Yeah, you're really disappointed with Fragment right now.
No, I'm not going to say I'm disappointed. It's just like... It's like how the world will eventually be all one color for the most part.
Right.
Because we're all going to intermingle so much. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't stay this segregated.
I don't know.
Hopefully everyone looks the same at some point. I mean,
hey, I don't know. As a French guy who has an Italian accent from Jersey,
that's it.
I think there's hope for all societies to come together one day and,
it all sounds like me.
all start sounding like me. Ideally, that's what we want the world to sound like, is a bunch of Jersey Italians from the French Bordeaux region.
Do you know any other place in France?
No, I got a couple other places. Of course I know France.
Okay.
I know...
Paris doesn't count.
Champagne region?
That's another range. That's a real place. You can go to Champagne, France.
Was not Champagne, France. There's a region of Champagne, France.
Okay.
That's why it's called Champagne. It's from the Champagne region.
Yeah.
Listen, you fucking illiterate fuck. Don't fucking come at me. Don't tell me about my culture. All right?
No, but seriously, it's like streetwear is all starting to look the same, and I understand that Helvetica is one of the most used fonts. It's most street signs in America. This is America-based. I can't speak for other countries. Maybe the French guy could, but I can't. But Helvetica is like every subway stop in New York City. It's every sign in New York City. It's highway signs. It's, for the most part, the most used utilitarian font, which has made its way into streetwear, and now everything looks the same.
Yeah. Dijon, that's another place in France.
That's a mustard.
I swear to God, where do you think it comes from? Dijon, France.
No, you're right. I forgot.
Yeah, of course it does. We also use Helvetica, but that's because we feel like it's a fancy font. Now we have to change things, I guess, if you classless Americans are using it.
There's only two fonts.
Yeah.
That matter, anyway, at least in this space. And it's Helvetica, and now it's Futura. I mean, no, it's Futura, and now it's Helvetica. Those are the two main fonts.
No, Papyrus is always king, man.
No. I'll throw this microphone at you if you ever speak of pirates, or if you try to bring in Comic Sans, you comic book nerd. I will fight you.
I don't even appreciate Comic Sans and comic books.
No, they stink.
They're the worst. They don't even. Yeah, let's not get into that.
No, but I mean, seriously, like, is it just like? I mean, what do we do about this?
What do we do about this? We get Virgil on the line, and we start.
Should we call him?
We should call him. Let's call him right now.
I have his number.
Yeah, call him.
No, I'm serious. I have his
I
number.
know you have his number. Call him.
I don't. I really don't have his
Call him.
I could call Fred Durst.
You could call Fred Durst, give his
I want to
opinion.
get him on the pod.
Get him on the pod, get his opinions on sneakers and this fragment fucking Swiss Army knife.
I saw Chris from Brooklyn last night.
Yeah.
He came by a show. He was trying to get on, but it was too full. I don't know why I needed to say that, but I did. But we were talking High Society Radio for the listeners on Gas Digital.
Trying to work out some stuff.
We were talking, and somehow Fred Durst came up.
Yeah.
And because I have a joke about Limp Bizkit, and we were talking about like dumb jokes that we do or something, and then I said I had Fred Durst number. He's like, dude, why have you not had him on your fashion podcast? And I was like, I don't know, because he kind of is.
Yeah.
Fashion god.
He's a fashion god.
He's the original red hat.
Yeah. I guess so.
I mean, no, seriously.
Yeah.
People know him from that iconic Yankees red fitted.
Yeah, it's true.
He was the original red hat. And then fucking Trump came through.
Oh, yeah,
ruined
yeah,
it for him.
Yeah.
I texted Fred one time. I was like, yo, can we figure out how to get you as the red hat guy again? And he said no.
Yeah.
There's been minimal conversation
That's probably
since that moment.
That's probably a good call on his part. He's like, make red hats great again.
Yeah. I wanted to do like at least, I was
we
like.
should do that as merch. Make red hats great again.
I wanted to. I hit him. I forget exactly what I said to him, but I was like, dude, I'll make a hat. I'll do whatever.
Yeah.
I'll hit New Era. I know people at New Era.
You know new people, new era people.
Yeah.
French guy knows some people in New Era.
No, French guy knows nobody.
All right.
Name one employee.
Fred
Durst.
Fred Durst Senior.
Yeah.
Fred Durst Senior. He does the embroideries at the Times Square store.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that. Thanks for telling me.
You're welcome.
I'll go in and I'll mention that the French guy brought me there.
You're welcome.
No, but going from here.
Speaking of Virgil.
Yeah. We do have these new 4s that he debuted that are in the same color as the alternative 5s.
What do you think, man?
I actually, out of all the potential collabs he's done so far, this is actually going to be my favorite, I think.
Hey, that's interesting. I get what's going on here. I wouldn't. This is another shoe that I wouldn't buy. This one feels a lot like there's a lot of bones and cartilage kind of thing going on.
Yeah, which I'm about. But so anyway, so this debuted at the Fall Winter 2020 Run representation, and it's for the ladies.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be in women's sizes, supposedly.
Yeah.
But it's probably one of the most toned down concepts as far as a Virgil shoe as of late.
Yeah. Which
that makes me like it. Matching the 5 and the other Yeezy Quantum makes me. It alleviates some of the pressure I put on them the last episode, because at least I feel like they're going to start using this palette on more than just those 2 main shoes.
Yeah.
And yeah, no, they don't do. He doesn't do anything crazy. He just makes them like a khaki, like literally off-white color shoe, and then they're clean to me. I mean, I wish they didn't have the air on them, to be honest. That's the only thing that's really killing it for me.
Yeah.
Take off the tag, then you take off the Jordan tag, and then you're only left with the shoelaces and the air on it, which I wish weren't there. But no, these are clean, dude. I like these a lot.
Okay.
I'll take my 10.5 in women's. I think it's going to be harder for people to get them if they're only going to be in women's sizes, because men will wear this.
That's also true. Yeah, I don't know, man. I keep looking at these shoes, and I don't really like them. But I'm starting to see, like, as I keep looking at them, I kind of get where he's going with this. Like I said, it is like a bone color, and like the plastic on it is very reminiscent of like that looks like cartilage, dude. And then if you look at the what do you call it? Not the upper. What's this area right here?
Well, by the lace.
Yeah,
the medial. You mean?
Yeah, the medial. You can see that it's got like the checkered mark thing, which is kind of like.
Oh, you're saying, the outer lateral, the vent area.
So the vent area looks kind of like a what is it?
like I don't know if it's stomach lining, tripe basically. Have you had tripe before?
The fish?
No, it's not a fish. It's like inner organs of I think a pig or something. I forgot you're white. I'm sorry. French guys had tripe.
French guy. No one's really sure what's going on with the French guy.
I told you what's going on with the French guy. He's a French guy from the Bordeaux region with an Italian accent. It's a mixing of cultures. Deal with it. Yeah, this is tripe. So that's tripe.
He's showing me what looks like a really battered paper towel.
Kind of.
What is this?
It's I don't know what part of
beef tripe. Oh,
yeah.
Okay. So it's the stomach.
Yes, stomach lining.
Dude,
maybe.
Gross, dude.
It's good.
Fucking Asians, and you'll just eat anything.
Yeah, we really do.
It blows my mind. Do you guys have any
But look at it. Look at it. Scroll back up. Look, that's like nose cartilage right there. That's like
This is your assumption though, because I've read nothing about it being bone related.
I don't know, but it looks like there was a lot of inspiration. Like this looks like something. It's like somebody who's been in the kitchen before.
It's a boner shoe.
Yeah, it's a boner shoe, and it's
Boner.
a women's shoe.
Yes.
Take the women. Where do they transport the women to? Bonetown. This is shoes transport them to Bonetown.
This is the shoe to transport them to Bonetown.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we've really gotten somewhere with this.
No, listen, man. Listen, man. I'm just connecting dots. That's all.
So you're connecting the dots of Virgil collaborating with Nike to make a bone-colored 4. Now, what's the significance of the Air Jordan 4 to Bonetown?
What happened? The Air Jordan 4 to Bonetown?
Yeah, like what's did Michael go to Bonetown originally in the 4s?
No. I think you're not. How the 4s relate to the
Bonetown.
To Bonetown itself.
If Lawrence was here, he would have stopped this.
Yeah, he would have stopped this a while. He'd be like, I don't know what you're talking about, guys.
So where are the 4s?
These are just shoes.
How are the 4s related to Bonetown?
This was the shoe that he won his. I'm gonna say maybe his 4th championship with. Right? I have no idea what I'm talking about. Don't worry about it. But when he won the championship in these shoes,
okay, yeah, sure.
You don't think he was going to Bonetown afterwards?
He didn't say I'm going to Disneyland. He
no,
said
exactly.
Going to
when the reporters were like, "What are you gonna? You just won the NBA championship. What are you gonna do, Mike?"
Bonetown.
And he goes, "I'm going to Bonetown." And he was wearing the 4s when he said that. So this whole Bonetown theme.
Wow. God damn.
And that, my friends, is how you tell a sneaker story. Right there.
Welcome to our first time and our last time listeners. Woo!
Oh, God.
Well, speaking of Bonetown and Michael Jordan and Nike,
yeah,
they had a rough market evaluation.
No.
Yeah, just to keep this train moving, we can circle back to the coronavirus because this is the cause of Nike's $17 billion loss.
Yes.
In their most recent market evaluation. And as from personal experience, I can tell you guys that the coronavirus has even reached the Sub Podcast because a lot of the work that I was doing outside of this has been either halted or like all fucked up.
Oh, I thought you were going to tell him that L has it now.
Oh, no. Well, yeah, that's why he's not here is because he has it. Yeah.
Thank God you brought it up, not me.
Yeah, he caught it. Who knows where he got it from?
I don't know.
Dude, you know what? Because I actually finally looked into this.
Yeah.
And it's the same as the flu, except with a 1% higher, meaning 2% higher death rate.
Right.
So this is not a big deal.
It's really not. It's not for our modern society, but it doesn't really bode well in China.
Where it's not that modern?
Where it's not, well, where healthcare is socialized and everybody's not doing too great. But
yeah, man.
And so where all the factories are, so we have to be concerned about it.
We seriously do. I mean, I don't know if you guys, I don't know how much our listeners is up on manufacturing and where the trends and popularity.
That's right, boys. Now is the time to invest, though. Although stocks are going low.
I mean, that's actually not.
It's not wrong.
That's not wrong. It's because they're gonna have a hard quarter. It's gonna be a rough year, actually.
It's gonna be a rough year for everybody.
Yeah, I think there's gonna be a lot of recovery.
Toy manufacturers are all delayed.
One of my main clients was a toy company in Florida.
And they had to stop, right?
Yeah, they hit me and were like, all right, we need to cease all production. I mean, not production. We need to cease all freelance work until the factory's open because we can't keep paying you guys with no product coming in.
That's true.
It's nuts.
That's
rough,
no, dude.
But this is where I want a lot of the listeners to start paying attention to things outside of the actual sneaker news.
Yeah.
Because people don't think about it. I mean, people know,
I
think, but people don't think about how much things like a small virus in China is going to affect the entire world, never mind just sneakers.
Right.
You know what I mean? Al's going to die because he doesn't believe in healthcare.
Exactly.
I don't know. I don't know.
We're just going to have to replace him on the podcast.
Good Isaiah.
Nah, listen, the French guy's here today, so don't talk about other guests when I'm here.
I would never replace L.
Not with the French guy?
No, definitely not with the French guy.
What if I told you I was also black?
That does not help your argument.
Okay, but
it just makes you a more interesting person, but it doesn't make you a better podcaster.
Okay, I'm just saying, I'm a good podcaster. You didn't know? I bet you didn't know that, listeners.
You're black.
I'm black.
People who haven't listened to that French guy episode are gonna have no idea what's going on.
Oh, but you should.
You should. So no, but it's things like this. I think. Look, actually, here, let me double back for a second just to clarify my stance.
Yeah, before you start making wild assumptions and telling people to join a cult.
Because outside of the podcast, when we've spoke about it, we we try to like think of like who we are in our roles during this thing, and I want my role to be to bring some awareness to some things that affect sneakers that people don't really realize. I think consumers should be smarter in the way that they shop and they understand how they not only are containing and consuming their sneakers, but how they wear them, whatever. This is a big deal. And even though, like, yes, it's a 2% mortality rate that is not necessarily going to affect anyone else in the States.
No.
This is huge in sneakers.
Yes, that is also true.
All the factories that make the shoes that you want, that you're buying for resale for fucking $15,000, they make for like $12 a pop.
Yeah.
Fucking with no health insurance, no real health care.
That's true.
They were going to die from this dumb flu.
Yep.
Did I just bring it to a dark place?
No.
What?
No. Well, that's the other side of the coin, though. When you talk about fucking fake shoes and shit. That's the other side of the coin.
That's a whole other thing. Fake shoes also.
Fake shoes feed those workers.
Fake shoes do feed those workers, but also they fucking feed the black market of human trafficking.
Also true.
All of those places in Chinatown. If you've never been to Chinatown in New York City, at every corner on Canal, there is a guy with what looks like a picnic, like the hobo picnic.
A picnic basket?
Yeah.
No, picnic blanket.
Yeah, picnic blanket that he just opens and lays out full of fake Coach, Gucci, and all that other shit. Don't buy any of that shit. I think we spoke about this before, but that industry is funds a very dark part of humanity. Don't.
Yeah, man.
Don't buy any of that shit. But yeah, man, it's astounding that $17 billion.
Mm-hmm.
That's so much money to have lost.
Yeah, that's a lot of money.
Granted, it's just an evaluation. It doesn't necessarily,
But yeah,
equate to 17.
That makes sense though. Like your regular silhouettes that are making it into the stores are getting, they're being delayed. So you're missing out on sales. I'll give you an example. Star Wars Mandalorian came out. They didn't announce that the Baby Yoda character was going to be in the show when they were pitching it to Disney. So they made no merch for the Baby Yoda, and they found out when the first episode dropped that Baby Yoda was a thing.
Yes.
And they were estimated to have lost about $65 million in merchandising in the winter quarter because of that thing. So it's just another example of just shit getting delayed. And then, of course, they're even more delayed now because of the toy factories in China.
Yeah.
So it all, trickle down, man. Trickle down.
I mean, there's some good things that are happening, though, industry-wide, aside from being pushed down by the coronavirus.
Uh-huh.
And we've covered it here numerous occasions, not fully in depth, but just sustainability in sneakers and in fashion in general.
Needs to happen.
It's getting popularized, and one of the things that I most recently saw were these space hippie Nikes.
Yeah.
That I guess were made from repurposed scrap material that had been on the factory floors.
These were first featured in New York Fashion Week, I believe, a couple weeks ago when the when those other wonky shoes came out. Do you know which ones I'm talking about?
Yeah, I think so. I don't remember exactly when they were debuted, but I think it has something to do.
I promise you it was then.
Around the 2020 Olympic Games. I'm not exactly sure, but anyway, no, this is my first view of, I think, Nike kind of promoting their sustainability.
Yeah.
Like this. There's been a lot of companies like Adidas. There's that C one.
Right.
If you, I don't even. Let me find the name of that. Hold on, cover me, wife, because I think
the name of the shoe that you were talking about on also the French guy episode.
What was I?
Yeah, I think so. The one that you tried on, right?
No, not that.
Which one was that one?
I don't remember what you're talking about.
You tried on a sustainability shoe, I remember.
Oh no, I tried on the 4D when I was in New Orleans.
Yeah, the 4D.
Where are the?
That's not the sustainability shoe?
No, those are the 3D printed bottom ones.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes, with the and if you got a rock stuck in there, you just had a rock in your shoe forever.
Adidas, yeah, C plastic shoes. Yeah, so let me try to figure out the name of this.
Okay.
That's not it. Where the fuck?
Yeah, people seem to be pushing this other shoe. They're just like, no, you mean the 4D shoe, buddy. Trust me.
No, these ones right here.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, these ones. Adidas recycled ocean plastic. Anyway, basically what I'm saying is there's been a lot of effort into being sustainable, which I think.
Yeah, but it's not hype.
Well, this is actually where I was going to go.
Uh-huh.
I'm worried that because new technology always becomes the hype thing.
Right.
If sustainability becomes hype, and I hate that sentence, by the way. That is, I want to throw my microphone.
Yeah, if going green is the new hype thing to do.
It'll be bad for the industry.
You think it'd be bad for the industry?
Yeah, because it will be one of those things.
But it'd be great for the... No, it wouldn't be.
You want to see?
Yeah, because then you'd have all these people hoarding the sneakers, which totally defeats the purpose.
No, there's a couple things that could happen.
Okay, all right.
Well, one is that people start cutting corners on sustainability, which ends up being not sustainable.
Yeah.
That's one thing that could happen.
Uh-huh.
The other thing that could happen is the effort to become a leader in sustainability might create more waste in trying to take the lead.
Oh, that's ironic.
Yes, because the practice of sustainability, at least in the sneaker market, is you take waste.
Yeah.
And make a shoe out of it.
And they go, we need more waste.
But if you're trying to get ahead of the pack and trying to find a new way to be sustainable, you might just be creating more waste.
Yeah.
And with the waste that you have, making it double waste.
Double waste.
I don't know if any of this actually makes any sense. I'm kind of talking out of my ass, but it does kind of worry me that in the future it's like, whatever our shoe is going to actually be made out of, too.
Yeah.
Like,
the French guy thinks that maybe we should be making our shoes out of baguettes. I don't know if you've ever had one from the Bordeaux region, but they're pretty fucking hefty. You know, you could put those on your feet. Those would be bread ones for you.
You're a fucking baguette.
That is insulting to my culture. I would like you to take that back, Mr. Chris Chaney.
No.
Fuck you. I'm leaving this podcast. I'm leaving.
No, but what I'm saying is, like, we might eventually be making fucking shoes out of dog shit and be paying $1,500 a pop for them on StockX.
We can only hope, dude.
It's just like...
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about, too, is that, the resellers get their hands on them. Totally misses the point. Space hippies would be hype. I don't know, man.
I'm not a fan. I just hope that people stick the correct route. I mean... I don't even like the idea that Nike... I mean, I'm not saying that they're wrong in the way they headlined this, but the headline of this article that we're looking at is Nike's Space Hippie collection repurposes scrap metal from the factory floors. Why are you just picking...
Scrap material.
Scrap material, excuse me.
Yeah.
Why are you just picking shit off the floor?
Why do they have shit on the floor in the beginning?
Yeah, I mean, Nike's website, though, has a very more in-depth and more positively marketed...
Yeah, exactly. Hi.
Spin on it.
We're Nike. We have lots of money.
But
you're going to buy us shoes.
These don't even look good, though. These look like shoes you would wear on Mars, which I guess is kind of the point because they're called space hippies, but...
No, they don't. They look...
The other thing about sustainable shoes is they shouldn't look like they're made from sustainable material.
Yeah, it does look like the soles of the shoes look like the coasters, like the 4-prong coasters for McDonald's sodas.
Kind of, yeah.
You know what I mean?
It also looks like the soles are made out of like EVA foam that I used in college for ID projects.
Yes.
They don't look
foam.
like they are supportive. Even this...
No, they don't look like comfortable shoes. That's the problem. They don't look very comfortable. I do like the high top.
The high top's not even that bad, but hold on.
High top's not bad.
I don't know. I think I'm just a little worried.
Oh, the little cheese cubes? Is that what they put in there?
Creator Foaming Tooling uses 15% Nike grind rubber combined with 100% recycled foam materials for a more sustainable, lightweight, and responsive feel during city exploration. Yeah, see, I'm not buying it. I'm not going to let you tell me that using trash
It's going to make my feet feel good?
Yeah, is that it's lightweight and responsive feel. Is responsive the way of saying that, like, oh, no, you're going to feel this because we made this shoe out of garbage? And we're not saying it's supportive, but you'll definitely feel the earth under you.
You'll be one with the earth.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not buying it.
These might be good camping shoes.
No, I think they're going to be bad.
If you're supposed to feel like one with the earth, then, soil would probably feel great underneath you.
Yeah?
I'm just out here.
Are you?
Making statements.
Yeah.
That's what this whole thing is.
What whole thing?
Let's move on.
All right, moving on.
I like the high tops. Not a fan of the low tops. None of it looks really comfortable. Let's keep it moving. Let's see. But you have the list, man.
I do have the list.
List away.
Here, actually, we'll go into this because
okay.
I've been on record saying that I don't like when.
This reminds me of a story that Fred Durst Sr. told me when he was working at the New Era store in Times Square. He said, we should put we like Vincent Van Gogh. That's a good guy, right?
Yeah.
Claude Monet.
Yeah.
We like paintings. We put them on hats.
No, so New Era Japan
Uh-huh.
has apparently got the license for Van Gogh and Monet paintings.
Right.
Which I've been
pretty much against all artists, right?
No.
Okay.
I've been against the same three, being Basquiat,
Keith Haring,
and what's his whole Warhol.
Banksy? No, Warhol too.
I mean, if you get a Banksy license,
yeah. How?
That'd be fucking nuts.
Yeah, we should get one.
I don't know if there's anybody to have licensed Banksy art, which I don't even know how you'd do that. But
we talked to Banksy.
Didn't he come out? Didn't he get seen? Because forever no one knew what he looked like. But wasn't there a point where he was just like, "Hey guys, I'm Banksy," and everyone's like, "You're full of shit."
Yeah, I think that's what happened.
Oh, okay.
He tried to, and everybody was like, "We don't believe you."
Yeah. No, but anyway, I just wanted to give New Era Japan a shout out because they're not using any of those guys I just said, Warhol, Haring, and Basquiat. Yeah, they used Van Gogh and Monet, which are on the same level of fame, but
hype
less.
Tier.
Yeah, and painting hype tier. Painting hype, they're the same,
Yeah.
I feel like, but not as much as a
streetwear hype.
They just haven't been murdered
No.
in the streetwear scene. So I just like that they did that.
Yeah.
And the hats are cool. They're all famous paintings. We all know them.
Oh, that's so pretty.
Right? We've at least seen them before.
They're
I mean, they
pretty.
kind of partly do look like a street vendor made them.
That's also true.
But, I mean, I'm just happy to see more famous art pieces on streetwear branded shit versus the same shit over and over and over.
Mm-hmm.
If I see one more Cause Snoopy thing, I'm gonna
cry, dude. So,
just
who else do you want to see? Because you're so well versed in.
Well, right, fucking smart ass. I'll blame the French guy on that, not Luke.
Yeah.
No, well, you know what? I do want to get, because I think when we last talked about this, whatever episode ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago.
Yeah, it was a while ago. I mentioned Futura, and I think that he should come back. And I do see him making more of a underground comeback into the scene.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's been doing a lot of work, and it's starting to come out in my timeline. The algorithm's finally showing me some Futura shit, so I'm glad that he's coming out. I mean, as far as other artists, it's just any other artist.
Mm-hmm. Just not those guys.
Yeah, just leave those guys alone. I mean, I know the art world is mostly unfamiliar to the general population because they don't understand what's going on, but just any artist in general, I even liked when Reebok, and this is back to more of my Reebok bias, but they had a whole deal with Barry Rowland.
Oh, did they?
Yeah,
I didn't know
that.
that.
See, exactly. No one knew that, and he was. I'm not saying he's a major, famous, a crazy good artist, but I mean, at least it was not Basquiat or anybody. I would even actually, you know what? My friend Baron Von Fancy, I would like to see him get a shoe deal.
Oh yeah, he should get a shoe deal.
He did us a shirt, which you guys should go to our merch area from Becky's website. Remember tobehappy.com. Actually, fuck you guys. Buy our merch. What the fuck?
Buy our fucking merch, dude.
What's wrong with you guys?
Come on, man. We're out here.
Becky came to me the other day and she's like, "What the fuck? You guys don't sell shit." I was
All
like,
right.
"You're right."
All right, let me pitch you a shirt idea right now.
No. First, pitch our current merch, and
Okay.
then pitch a new one.
All right, so let me pitch you, the listeners, a new merch idea.
Yeah.
Little thing that's just sub podcast box logo. Put that on your shirt.
Uh-huh.
How about that?
Yeah.
How about that one?
Yeah.
One of those. Maybe one that's like a bunch of different logos of other brands, and they're all flipped, and then it just says sub podcast instead.
That was a terrible pitch.
I don't, hold on. You're getting to it.
What's this French guy do for a living?
I work in sales.
Really? You're
Yeah.
a salesman.
Baguettes mostly.
Okay. Yeah. That makes
Hence
more
the shoes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, we got other ideas too. We got some nice hoodies. We got some nice comfy hoodies. Those
Yeah.
are nice, high quality.
Baron Von Fancy.
Baron Von Fancy did a t-shirt.
We literally have a Baron Von Fancy shirt in the store.
Which is fucking nuts.
He made us, in his hand style, a sub podcast graphic.
Yeah, use promo code to pay 100%.
Yeah. DM Becky for a promo code.
Use promo code French guy to
Promo code French guy.
to get 0% off your purchase.
Woo!
But maybe also a little, a little respect, a little nod from the French guy himself.
Speaking of Reebok.
Oh yeah, we're talking about Reebok.
Just for a hot second. No, Margiela and Reebok came up with some high heel pump furies.
I don't hate him.
I hate these. I hate these
I
so
don't
much.
hate him, dude.
All right. So just as I have, I mean,
This is the chunkiest shoe, dude.
this is what I'll say.
Okay.
If I see a girl in the wild
Uh-huh.
wearing a pair of pump furies,
Yeah.
I'm kind of like, I at least want to see if she's cool. You know what I mean? I have more garnered interest in her as a person.
Okay.
Looks aside, I haven't
Right.
mentioned anything about looks, but if I
No.
see a girl in pump furies,
You
I'm
want to talk to him.
I'm like, all right, I gotta see what's up with this person
yeah.
because we could be friends.
Yeah. Or something
Or
else.
maybe something else. Good thing my girlfriend does not listen to the podcast.
Good job.
But if I see anybody in these Margiela high-heeled furies,
I mean, I'm going right up to him.
I'm throwing something at
I'm
them.
throwing
I mean,
myself.
I'm throwing
you
a
can throw
baguette.
me at them.
Yeah, I'll throw you fucking baguette right at him.
I could be like, I'm ready to embrace your love, bitch.
No, I'm going to go, where the fuck did you find these and how much did you pay for them? Because it was a waste of money. I mean, I like the homage to the original colorway. There's
It's
like
pronounced
the neon,
homage.
Yeah, there's the neon.
Homage.
What did I say? Homage?
You said homage. It's homage.
You fucking homage.
Ooh, it got me. Got me real good.
I'm stinging you this whole episode.
Oh man.
No, they got a white one.
Yeah.
It's funny they have the ninja cut on the toe.
I don't like that choice.
No, I mean this is strictly for ABGs.
I know.
This is an ABG.
I am ready to hurt again.
I hate these. I mean, like I said, I've had enough of the high end sportswear shit.
Yeah.
Can this just be a track shoe again? A failed track shoe that only Asians like for the most part?
Yeah, but
This was literally supposed to be an Olympic track shoe.
why did they try that?
I don't know. I mean, but here we have a high heel ninja foot version.
Perfect.
No.
Yeah, but what's like the personality of the person attached to it, though? You're so focused that probably not a good one, honestly.
Okay, wait. I can do this. I can channel my inner ABG. All right, you be the French guy.
Okay.
And
I don't want to do
this
this.
is why you could take the worst start ever. You be the French guy, and I'll be the ABG wearing the Margiela.
Hey, those are nice Margellas you got on your feet.
Oh, thank you, senpai.
Oh, I hate this already. Immediately, I hate this.
No, senpai, why do you hate?
Because that's not how ABGs talk. I don't like this. I don't feel like my people are being represented.
I don't know if your other people are being represented correctly.
Italians or French people.
Yeah, both.
I'm not French.
I mean,
what's so hard to understand about a French guy who's originally from Bordeaux, France, and then moves to America and starts living in Jersey and becomes trash, but really clings to his French roots?
Because you haven't gone once.
Yeah, he doesn't do that because he grew up.
I am Français. I am the Italian. I can't even.
See, that's what he's saying that too.
I can't do any impressions.
Whoa, hey, I'm Italian and French. No, I'm French, just French.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna do it.
Don't even try. Don't even try.
I was just really gonna try, but yeah, I've had enough of this high end shit. I've had enough, guys. The last one that I liked was actually the more recent one. The Bape Coach thing actually kind of looks tight.
Yeah,
I wish it wasn't Coach that they were.
I know,
with, but it still looks good.
It looks pretty good though.
Yeah, but anyway, I don't know, man. I just have had enough. But yeah. Anyway. Okay. Anyway, going from here. Let me see here. I do kind of want to look at this Sean Wotherspoon Adidas.
Okay.
Just hopping around all over the place here.
Is this the one that was supposed to be the sustainable shoe?
This one, I guess, is supposed to have a sustainable background. So he teased a new photo where he has his Air Max 97 1, 91.7. And I guess there's the blue sample that never came out, right? Or was that Friends and Family? I don't even know what the fuck that one is.
I don't know what that one is.
Then there's the Asics ones that he did, and then the top right.
With the swappable swanches.
Yeah, in the top right we have the insole of the Adidas, and I guess that's the Adidas under there. It looks like
it's the Adidas under there.
Stan Smith.
Looks like a Stan.
Looks like a Stanny. So yeah, he teased that. It doesn't look good based off this. It looks like
no, it's
an
not
ABG is going to be able to wear it, but not me.
Yep, but that's what I want. I want less shoes for Chris and more for my ABGs, my Asian baby girls.
I would like more shoes for me that aren't bad looking.
Well, I can't do anything about that.
No one can.
No, but this is going to be another sustainable shoe, I guess, right? For the conversation?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess it's more sustainability shit. But, I mean, he's got 3 brands under his belt now, and for somebody who's not a designer, who I guess like forced his way into this industry as a guy who can make shoes, he's doing pretty well for himself.
Yeah, he's doing pretty well. He's got that new show on MTV coming out.
No, he doesn't.
Yeah, he's got a new show on MTV. Well, he's one of the judges on a show. It's like did you see that one?
No.
It's like
what is it? I'll look it up.
It's like a design show where they put like 2 custom sneaker designers against each other.
Oh my god, really?
Yeah. I don't remember the name of it. My friend did all of the fucking graphics for it too. Yes, this one. What's it called?
I don't.
Sneaker Wars. Yeah, it's it's supposed to be like they get a shoe. They're supposed to customize it, and then they get judged at the end. And the judges are usually I saw Sean Wotherspoon was one of them.
Okay, so this is on the Wild 'N Out YouTube. So yeah, it's definitely an MTV. But so is this a Nick Cannon thing?
I believe he's producing it. Yeah.
Oh, dude, this is disgusting.
Well, this is an ad.
No, I know, but just in general, the idea. I wasn't talking about the ad. Yeah, there's Sean.
There's Sean.
This is Chopped, but sneakers.
Yeah, basically.
Oh, dude, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah, man.
This is bad.
Is it?
Yes.
It's not.
What are you talking about?
Nah, it's more like Cupcake Wars, but.
That's all bad. What are you talking about? You changing it to a worse show doesn't make the idea better.
Oh, fuck you. Don't knock Cupcake Wars.
Cupcake Wars stinks, and so do you fucking baguette.
Oh, well, that was the French guy that's the baguette, not me.
Yeah, I'm only attacking the French guy, not
okay,
you.
yeah, okay.
You're my friend.
All right, well, this is a healthy
No, come on. I mean, all right, look.
Okay, she designed the trophy, which I like the trophy a lot. I don't care what you say.
The trophy stinks, too.
Fuck you, man. That's a nice trophy.
It looks like a 10-year-old made it with popsicle sticks.
Well, you can't. There's a budget.
Of what?
$14.
1,000 popsicles?
Please don't attack my friend's work.
You don't know her.
Yeah, I do.
How did you meet her?
She went to high school. Well, not this girl in the middle. My friend.
Your friend made it, not the girl in the middle.
Not the girl in the middle. My friend made the trophy.
I stand by what I said.
Yeah, fucking, I don't care if you stand by what you said. At least there's on record of me trying to stand up for her.
Yeah, that's true.
She did a good job.
Shout out to your homie.
She's a homie.
Is she an ABG?
No comment.
Now I see why you're defending
her. No comment, sir.
All right, look.
What is the problem with
this?
This
is more proof that the bubble is popping.
Okay, why do you think
MTV in this space is a fucking egregious fucking thing to happen?
What do you think? You think this would have been better on Complex?
No, I don't like any of this. Now, look, we have some hypocrisy here because we do have a show that is strictly about sneakers.
Yeah.
I would argue that us three being purists in our form of designer
how are you gonna spin this one?
Two consumers talking about it because we both these is conversations we had off mic.
Right.
We decided to, as comedians, create content for our careers to garner a following.
How's that going?
We have 3 people. No, shout out to you guys. All at Discord. Shout out to you guys.
Yeah.
No, you guys are the shit. But no, we were using this as a platform to connect with audience members.
Right.
We weren't trying to. We don't do this for any money.
That's true. We do not do this for any money.
No.
Which, if you threw some money in the Patreon, we'd be doing
this
for
some money.
We
would
love
more, guys. Really, the problem that we're struggling with creating Patreon content is there's not a lot of you, and we need more in order to get incentive to make it. It's a weird conundrum.
It's a real weird conundrum. We're trying
so
here.
Please, look, I managed to put up my bomb that we talked about from the Asian Not Asian on there.
You found that?
I found it. I posted it. It's on the Patreon. I posted the deck I made that we talked about in the last episode.
That was a good deck.
Yeah, that has tons of information that you guys would. It's a lot to process, so go on there. But you have to be a Patreon member to look at it.
Yeah.
We have episodes with Trey Hill from Maylife New York. We have Frank the Butcher. We have Kareem Blair, who's a Jordan designer. We have this one more. Oh, in the first random one we did when we were just hammered after an episode of Becky's Studio one time.
Nice.
Oh, you know what it was?
Yeah.
I showed them that a thing I did for A$AP Rocky's manager. He posted
A$AP Rock or A$AP Rocky?
A$AP Rocky.
Okay.
It was
for Yams? Not for Yams.
No, it was for his manager, Chance.
Oh yeah.
Chase.
Yeah.
I think his name is Chase.
Yeah, Chase.
See, I don't even. I by way of somebody got connected to this project.
Oh, this I know this one. Yes.
And then Virgil liked it.
Yeah.
And commented "Wow" in all caps, and I got no credit.
No.
And I think I was just like drunk and mad, so we flipped the things back on and we started talking, but. There's content on there for you guys to consume. There's other shit on there for like a sketch I did with my friend and previous guest Julian G.
Yeah.
Luke's gonna start putting some stuff on there. He's gonna be on the road soon, so he's gonna have like a lot of back content for that he's gonna put on there. Lawrence and I and Luke are thinking of sketches and other stuff. So just go on there. Anyway, we got sidetracked with plugging the Patreon.
Yeah.
But Discord,
sometimes
all
it
that
needs to be
shit.
said.
It does.
So really you don't like this show because you think this is a
no, this is a money grab. Easily.
This is a clear money grab. Right, They're going for season 1, try to catch as much money as possible. Maybe.
What I will say, this is a great platform for the customizers because I don't think they get a lot of credit for the stuff that they do. I think only
that's the only reason I'm kind of excited about this is I want to see get inside these guys' heads and figure out how they do it. Maybe start doing my own.
Shoe Surgeon. Oh, my computer's died. Did it? Oh no. Okay, we're good. Shoe Surgeon, and a couple other guys are like the main ones. Shout out to my homie Revive Customs. But I mean, not Sean Witherspoon. Shoe Surgeon as like a very well-known customizer should be on there. I don't see why he should.
Yeah.
Yes, technically he has sneakers in his portfolio, but he doesn't know how to do this shit.
No, but he's just really passionate in how he talks about it. So
maybe. I mean, actually, also I haven't met Sean, so I don't know.
You've seen his fucking Dior interview. We talked about it on here.
Yeah, it was wow.
Do you imagine that guy? Do you imagine that guy's energy while talking about people's customized shoes?
I don't know.
He probably feels real good. They probably feel real good about themselves after they do that.
Maybe.
Just oh man, I love the colors and oh look at this. This is embossed. That's pretty cool. Oh, I like everything. Let me just give a second to like.
All right, so what if the French guy is looking at a sneaker?
He's a piece of shit. Move on. That's what he said. That's what he would say.
Nice. Okay, cool. Word. Okay. All right, so moving on for here because we're almost out of time. I do want to talk about
Leia, right? Oh.
Yeah, I do want to shout her out.
We'll talk about that in a second, but what the fuck is going on here?
This is Kawhi's new sneaker.
Okay.
I think this is officially his first signature model. He had like the sneaker that he was like premiered with New Balance,
right.
But I think this is like his first real official player
edition.
The Eponymous.
Eponymous.
Yeah. What does that mean?
I don't know, but we got
You're
Google.
a fat hippo?
Nope. That's just a hippo.
Oh, you're a polyamorous hippo?
Maybe. We also have Google.
We could. I don't really want to
see.
Let's see.
I do want to know what it means.
Eponymous means of a person giving their name to something.
Oh, so it's not called the eponymous. It's the Kawhi Leonard one.
Oh.
See, this is why we look things up.
This is the Kawhi. So, and I've actually known about this for a little while, but he does have a new logo because he hasn't figured out the Nike thing.
Okay. Right.
He has it's a Kawhi with in a square. It's
It
a
looks
canvas
like-
square.
It looks like an app.
And no, it kind of does, but it also has a square. It has a 2.
Yeah.
This shoe looks like it has coronavirus, if you ask me.
Okay.
This is oh yeah,
This
it's
is a
dubbed the
lot.
Kawhi. All right, my bad. Yeah, he was wearing the PE versions of the Omnis. I guess it's
Yeah.
that's what they call them. But it wasn't his signature model. This is his first signature.
Let's get more.
And although it does look like it has some sort of weird virus,
Yeah.
it's cool. I like it.
I like these a lot. These are loud in like a weird way.
Yeah, these are. I mean, you can't wear these other than to ball in. These are not something I would imagine someone would wear casually. Maybe in the summer with like some shorts, but
Yeah, you wear these with shorts, maybe like a nice with my Supreme poncho. With my Supreme gift poncho.
you're not gonna wear that.
Probably not. No.
No, that's just gonna.
That's just gonna sit on a fucking on my bedside and just be like, that's a thing that I have now.
Supreme is gonna be like Beanie Babies. I'm calling it.
What do you mean? It already pretty much is.
No, but right now
Yeah.
they are not.
It's starting to be like that.
If you
though.
look at what happened with Beanie Babies,
Right, it's starting to happen now, where the
Mhm.
newer stuff is not really, moving at the same rate as the old stuff.
Supreme Babies.
If they did a Supreme Beanie Baby, have they?
I don't think so. Supreme Baby. It's funny though.
Supreme Baby.
Wait, Supreme Beanie. This is what happened when L's not here.
Yeah, we just go on tangents and try to have a good time.
No, not Supreme Beanie. Beanie Baby. Stupid. No, there's
No,
not a Supreme
not yet.
Beanie Baby.
Ooh.
Which actually, that would be fire though.
Bro, I'm just saying.
Supreme Beanie Baby.
It would be a work on two levels, because one, it'd be like, oh look, a Supreme Beanie Baby, but also it'd be like, wow, this really helps our metaphor that Supreme is the new Beanie Babies.
Yeah.
Maybe it'll be like cool because they're like aware of the fact that they're also Beanie Babies.
There's gonna be a hypebeast couple similarly to like that. I don't know if you read. There was one couple that like in a divorce had to like draft their Beanie Baby collection, and like
oh my god,
they like in the courtroom would go up and pick up a Beanie Baby that they wanted and walk away and put it in their pile, and they did it draft style like that.
Fucking
Dude, there's gonna be a hypebeast couple that's like picking different shit,
Yeah.
and then just gonna be like,
babe, I want the nunchucks. Babe, I wanted the nunchucks. You knew that.
fuck, she got the brick. I wanted the brick.
Fucking bitch took the nunchucks. Bitch got my nunchucks.
Oh,
I think that would be like the one eccentric Supreme item.
fuck, she got the sled.
The sled.
She took the sled from me.
She took the sled. Take the box. I don't give a fuck about the box logo.
The guy's like, all right, look, how about instead of every weekend, I can see my son every other weekend, but I get the Zippo.
You bartering custody?
Oh, shit.
Oh God.
Woo!
That is happening somewhere in America.
Eventually.
Somewhere.
But all right, let's wrap this baby up.
Let's talk about Leah.
Yeah, no, I want to shout out, so, Leah McSweeney, who, how do I even describe her? Basically, so Married to the Mob is a prominent streetwear brand for women in New York City. I don't know where her reach is outside of New York, but in New York, it's considered one of the classic staples.
On principle, as a guy who could fit women's clothing,
yeah,
I think I might get a couple pieces.
dude, if you wore a Supreme Bitch box logo,
Yeah.
dude, that would be fire.
Maybe I'll wear it in April to our the next show I'm at.
Yeah.
The next Sold Out Tuesday.
Oh yeah, which also come out to that. The next show is at the last Tuesday of March.
I won't be available for it. I'll
You'll
be
be on
on the
tour.
road, but yeah, come and support.
No, but you might know Leah by way of her beef with Supreme. She did a box logo spin that says Supreme Bitch. and it was at first one T-shirt that I guess she got approval from James Jabbia, but then Leah made a whole collection around it, and that's when James Jabbia was like, "Hey, hold on, hey, we gotta stop."
Hey, oh, hey.
So she got sued by him, and then that's when Barbara Kruger, the original artist who sort of inspired the Supreme Box logo, she came out and was calling everybody stupid, like you guys are whatever. I mean, I think we've talked about that into the ground. But she got a nice little feature in High Snobiety, 15 years as being her own boss. I mean, Leah's story is just crazy, and she's I've been friendly with her. I haven't seen her in a while. I'm not going to say she knows my name, but she's friendly with the A-Life crew, and I've been at A-Life sessions where she's been there, and she's a super nice lady. It was just dope that I saw her get a nice little plug on here. Because women's streetwear is getting few far between shutouts when they need it. So,
how do we feel about women's sneakerheads? Joe Budden talked about it, right?
Oh yeah, they had a quick little thing. Yo, that shit was funny. I like them.
Yeah.
It's
nice to have something extra to talk about.
Not even that. No. This is what I'll say.
Yeah.
Like I said before, if I see a girl in Pump Furies, it interests me.
Yeah.
Any sort of shoe that I like, if I see a girl in J's, if I see a girl in some interesting Adidas, if I see it it all depends on what kind of model and how they wear it. But the model in general will catch my eye before anything else.
Right.
But what I will say is, with that being said, so my interest would be garnered earlier, depending on what shoe.
Yeah.
And what brand.
Yeah.
After I get my attention garnered, it really depends. Because if I see a girl, say you see a girl in actual off-white sneakers, not the Nike ones, but off-white ones, I'm like, no, I'm good.
No.
I'm okay with that.
No, they are Chinese.
They're probably Chinese.
Yes, most likely.
And that's not the reason why I'm saying no, but that is a girl that is too high maintenance for me.
Yep, that's what I think too.
Yeah, I'm good.
I'll dive in there. Fuck around for a little bit. See how far I can get.
No, you'll literally dive in.
Yeah, well, that's the plan.
You'll take a dip.
I'll take a dip, try to see how long I could stay in there, and then I'll be like, whoop, too hot water for me.
No, that's when I turn around immediately.
Yeah. No, that's fair. I think I'm the same way. I think like if a girl has nice shoes on, I'll be like,
see, and this is the other thing too. It sucks that it's like this, but like because I have a vast collection of Reebok pumps just because I used to work there. I'm a sample size, whatever. I used to make trade deals with some of my old coworkers. From companies I work at, have worked at in the future, or past, since then, whatever. But if I see a girl in Reebok pumps, I'm like, there is something wrong with you.
Yeah.
There's something wrong with you. I don't know what it is, but
if you
there's no girl that should be wearing
do.
Pumps.
No.
The only pumps you should wear are the stiletto kind.
But even then, there's something wrong with you if you wear those.
There's something, to me, less wrong, but this could be a whole other thing that maybe
that's a whole fucking...
We should maybe converse with Elle and do a little pre-production on this.
Yeah.
Because we got to wrap up. But
yeah, we do have to wrap up on this. I want his opinion as well.
But yeah, so shout out Leah. Shout out Lady Sneakerheads.
Shout out Lady Sneakerheads.
Shout out to all you guys that care about Jays and when the drops are.
Leah, you boss bitch. Congratulations.
But why don't you plug us out here, Luke?
You can follow the podcast at SupPodcastNYC on Instagram and Twitter. You can follow me at Trevezus, TROVEEZUS, on Instagram and Twitter. I've just recently posted my tour dates. I'll be in the Midwest for most of the tour.
Yeah, go see your boy.
Yeah, come see me. Also, I'll be in West Sacramento at the end of it. We'll smoke some weed and fucking hang out.
Also, some of you guys in the Discord have been saying that you'd like to see us do some stand-up, so either pay the money to see my bomb at the Asian Not Asian show, or go see Luke on tour.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
And follow L too, LZD325.
You can follow Chris Cheney at Not That Cheney.
Yeah, CHENEY
on Instagram and Twitter.
Yeah.
Is there anything else? Sold Out Tuesdays at the end of the month.
Discord.
Yeah.
Subreddit. Go check out our Real Ass podcast. I think it was a good episode.
I think it was fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I had a good time.
I had a good time too.
Also, YKWD too. I make Bobby Kelly's merch. And then
buy some of our merch.
Buy our merch. Anything? Yeah, buy our fucking merch, you assholes.
Yeah.
All right, look. This is what I'll say. If there's a price issue, because I think that's part of the problem, it might be like the shipping shit.
Yeah.
Hit me up. And I can talk to Becky, and I'll work something out.
We'll talk, man.
Yeah, and then
we just want people wearing the brand.
Oh, also,
and then we'll make new fucking merch.
That's true. And also buy Zebra pens because now I'm a brand ambassador.
You're a brand ambassador for Zebra pens?
Yeah, they hit me and
Look at
I'm
you.
a brand ambassador for Zebra.
Zebra.
All right, so that's it, guys.
Peace.
Peace.